Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Mark of a God. Last time we left off, let's just say, Luya almost, dove off the deep end, and Colette, the least strong out of all of them, was the quickest to throw a rope so that Luya didn't die before just fulfilling his life quest. It's fine. I'm fine. We're okay. Hello. How are all you lovely folks doing? Hello to Nikki, Diz, Mitchie, Dark. Saria says, yes, the best night of the week, besides the cursed Catman. Oh my god. That freaking Catboy Paradise game is going to haunt me for a long, long time. But thank you so much. That means so much to us, because this really is a labor of love. We absolutely love this campaign. Teeth has done an amazing job. So it brings us lots of joy that y'all enjoy it. Hey, Way! They're not allowed to steal our Ds or our other Ds. How dare they? Bevan says, oh, hello there. I didn't see you come in. Join us for some Dungeons and or Dragons, won't you? Oh my god. Gray says, wait, Dungeons and Dragons? I thought we were playing mazes and manticores or even basements and basilisks. I don't know you folks. I don't know any of you. Felix, hello. Yes, you probably found me through Dastardly Danny. We love her so much. I was involved in her Monster Hunter tournament. I had never played Monster Hunter before. I'm also the stream team leader of the stream team she is on, the Psychepaths. Welcome. This is our Thursday D&D. It's a bit different. Usually I stream variety, but Thursday is for the Ds. Hello, Scrubs. How did your D&D session go? What did you play? You have to tell me. You have to tell me everything. Also, Scrubs, thank you so much for posting the party info. All the Ds. Don't poop in my chat, you nasties. All right, folks, so listen up. Thursdays are a bit different. Usually, I'm a chatty Cathy, but on Thursdays, audio belongs to the party. And speaking of the party, let's go ahead and join them. Oh, please don't say anything weird. Please don't say anything weird. Please don't say anything weird.
Jokes. Caves and Catboys, houses and humans.
What?
I'm trying to do vampires and something.
What? What?
Vampires and vestibules.
We're talking
Wordle,
what the heck?
What? Don't!
Vampires and vasectomies?
Introduce your... Gosh dang it! I swear, introduce yourselves, you little freaking...
Vampires and vampires.
Oh my gosh, hold on folks, be right back. We just got a raid. Oh my god! Hello everyone. Oh Andy, what have you done? Oh my gosh, Queen, it's so good to see you. Andy, hello. Oh my gosh. Autumn, thank you so much for shouting out Andy. Folks, oh my god, we love Super Andy over here. First of all, amazing human being. Second, do you see these drawings? Do you see our characters? Andy did that. And Andy even animated a blinking version that I forgot to upload. Andy, you know where I live. Please don't kill me. Gosh dang it. Hello, cool aunt. It's so good to see you again. But yes, folks, welcome. This is our D&D Thursday. We love it so freaking much. It's a labor of love. It's 5e homebrew. But Thursdays are a bit different from the regular channel stuff. And this is what usually happens. Warning, I'm a bit of a loud hoe. Hello there. Oh no! There's two of them.
The Smut Hut.
No, we're not naming it the friggin' Smut Hut! No! Yay! He's not gonna mess with us. Oh, no!
acorn shell.
Oh, shit! You guys suck
I'm
so
gonna be
much!
all
Welcome to PsycheSiren Streams. Join us. Join the community. You'll have a great time. You won't regret it. Go ahead. Subscribe today. Follow. Join our Discord. One of us. Forever.
Oh my goodness gracious. But yes, if this is your first time to one of my streams, it's usually a lot of variety chaos. Wholesome chaos, if you will. But Thursdays, Thursdays are for D&D. I usually chat a lot, but audio belongs to the party. But we will be reading your comments and responding in chat. Once again, folks, please give Andy a follow. Not only is Andy so freaking talented, but she's legitimately one of the funniest people I know. Like, go give her a follow. We love her face. But yes, let's go ahead, join the party, and get this going. And yes, I know I have a Conan addiction. Listen, don't call me out. Shit. Okay, here we go.
It's
Hello, I'm back. Hi.
chill.
What was that? You just smacked the bush? What?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
you
Mitchie,
go
what were you
around in the-
talking about?
You
Uh,
go around in
around in
bushes
the
and smack
bush.
people's balls.
what?
You
Should
go
I
around in the
leave?
bush
Should
and
I
you
go?
poke around and then you smack things with your balls, especially if you like them.
Mitchie's
Oh,
balls
okay.
aside, please go ahead and introduce yourself.
Mitchie Ballsy.
Mitchie ball ball. Anyway, we're talking about Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Oh, okay.
Arceus or Arceus?
It's Arceus now.
It's Arkansas,
I think
guys.
Arceus makes more sense because
Arceus.
it brings to mind the words arcane.
Yeah,
and
the guys
archaic.
at Team 4-Star made the good point that the katakana is Arceus in Japanese, and then they changed it to Arceus. Probably for
Yeah.
the same reason Team
Is
is
there a
saying.
redneck Arkansas?
Also because it sounds like arse.
Yeah, that's the other reason they changed it
Yeah.
so that people aren't saying Arceus.
Arse phone.
Yeah, the Arse phone.
Arse phone.
But anyway, I'm Bevan. I'm often over at Roll the Roll. I'm a big guy who likes to do big guy things like eat like a quarter pound of hard cheese with crackers for dinner.
Oh, jeez, that would constipate me for weeks.
But
It's
cheese is so good.
It is so good, but I'm
It
so
was-
lactose intolerant.
well, I was eating this and I was like, this is like the Midwestern white person thing that grosses out like non-white people in the world, because like
What did
cheese is a very European thing that then spread out throughout the rest of the world. But like I'm eating it and I'm like, I think this tastes good. It's cow and goat milk cheese. But like a lot of the tastes on this, like the tang tastes very acidic. Like it tastes like you're eating like stomach acid when you're really thinking about it. Because that's a lot of like, that's where you get like rennet comes from like a young cow's stomach and stuff like that. And
That
it's
makes me want to hurl.
cheese is one of those things that like one of the most white people think this is regular boring food, and a lot of people all over the world don't like. Like I knew a
That's
lot
why we
of
make charcuterie boards.
I had some Korean friends who would be like, I can't believe you can eat anything but like the mildest cheeses. And I'm like, give me that like hard, like this was a really crumbly cheese. I thought I'd be able to slice it, but I guess since it was two different milks, like they made the curds, then they combined them. So it was really crumbly. It was really good. Anyway, I play Corbin Blur of the new Legiport Blurs, and I got some aged hard Gouda in there that I might make Cassio e Pepe with instead of using.
Oh, can you tell us about your character, please?
Yeah,
Corbin
well,
also
'cause,
a
you
cheese
know-
connoisseur.
Corbin
Yeah.
really likes everyone to get their dairy in because Corbin's a necromancer who specializes in bones.
Spit tea.
My big dream is, you know how they have like the ring, like the things that are like, oh, change one letter in a spell to change the effects of the spell. I just want Corbin's dream one day is to change a lot of things, the word bone into it.
Man, you've got a bone to pick with them, huh?
So instead of like acid splash, like bone splash or acid bone. Ooh.
Or like instead
Bone
of
skin is one of the
cone of cold, it would be
Bone of
Bone of cold.
which we all learned about from Acorns yesterday.
Ooh,
The
okay.
Snow boner.
What about Bone Quake?
Bone quake.
Quake.
Yeah.
That's actually cool.
And already a lot of my spells look like bones. Like when I do Everett's Black Tentacles, bone hands come out instead to grab you. Like in the dungeon, like in the well in Ocarina of Time.
So you have a boneticle?
Oh yeah. Bonticles, tentabones.
I don't like it.
Anyway, enough about me.
His
About
favorite
me,
song
that's
is
really
"Bone to Run" by Bruce Springsteen.
They're like, why isn't it Spooky Scary Skeletons? Because it's Baby I Was Bone to Run.
Oh my God.
Hi guys, I'm Diz. What's
No
up?
thanks.
Welcome in. Welcome to D&D. You can find me over at The Dive. I'll be streaming right after this, about an hour after. Either way, you should come on by The Dive over at twitch.tv/DizCam, and we'll play some Subnautica. On to you there, Gray.
Don't forget to talk about the Dashingly Handsome Luya.
Bad. I always forget. Hi, that guy down there at the bottom left on the screen. Yeah, that's that good-looking dude. That's me. That's rad. Thank you,
Luja.
Andy.
That's Lufa.
Luya.
The grumpy old man.
Mm-hmm.
He is the party a grump man, but my character
Andy?
Coldest. Regardless, hi, I'm Grey Gnarl. I stream sometimes, usually on Wednesdays in the middle of the day. I also play a lot of Subnautica. Janky survival games, that's my brand. I play Coldest Blashur. He is our resident fighter, leader of our squadron, master of weapons, Swiss Army knife, and bullet sponge, or meat shield, because bullets aren't really a thing. In addition to being our resident note taker. You will hear from me shortly. But first, it's time to hear from Nikki.
Hey, yo, what's up, my dogs? My name is seriously Nikki, and I am a streamer and a TikToker and that all kinds of jazz-a-waz. My character is Rose, that little spit bar down there at the bottom. Yeah, that's me. You don't know much about her, but yeah, on to Witty Mitchy.
Oh. Is this thing on?
I think so, Grandma.
No, not Grandma. I'm looking for Mitty Mitchy plays Meow, kitty cat, bard lady. Michi may or may not have gotten her booster today. Hi, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be all chaotic. My name is Witty Mitchy. I do things, and it's usually on Twitch or, places. It's fine. We don't worry about it. We're happy to be here. Yes, I say we. I'm happy to be here. I missed everyone.
We missed you, Mitchy.
And where's Psyche? Psyche, it's your turn on the phone.
Hello everyone, my name is PsycheSiren. I stream on Twitch, you've already found me, good job. And I play the cleric Colette, who tries to keep everyone alive. Take it away, Teeth Whitener.
Okay, so you know the drill. Sons of the Sunless, Chapter 5. Because we can't seem to ever get to the point where we actually talk to these people. Okay. 1 second. Eyes of blue, hair of white, skin of radiant, clear moonlight. To distant lands we travel to seek a rising fallen star. Sun without, light within, though shunned by lovers, friends, and kin. We come from naught but endless night. We seek a king of solar light. Excerpt from Sons of the Sunless, author unknown. With that, our recap, if you will.
Yes. So, in the previous session, we moved down into the cave, and hilarity ensued as Culdus realized that he had forgotten his sword at the enchanter. He was offered a blade by Corvin, and jokes were made at his expense. As they traveled down the tunnels, we found a pit of some kind with carved stairs in the side of the wall. We could hear water, and as we got to the bottom of this massive stairwell, we get to a crevice in the wall where water is flowing out of. And there's a point in which we have to cross a river in order to move forward. Problem solving begins as Corvin swiftly misty steps across, and we begin debating about how to get over. We tie a rope with Luya going first to crawl across. He falls into the river. We fish him out with some quick thinking from Colette, throwing a secondary rope at him, and then tying off the second rope and tying everyone going across with that rope to make sure no one else falls in. Rose goes across smoothly and quickly, as does Colette. Mew runs across the tightrope effortlessly, showing off her panache and bardic cat-like reflexes. And Culdus decides to show off by overhanding his way through the water under the rope, just like basic training. We keep moving. We finally see a creature in chitinous armor emerge from the bottom of a cliff. They're messing around with something. They notice us, watching them, and speak to us. They ask why we trespass here and who we are. We told them that we are travelers. But the rest of the conversation is to be seen right now. Oh, bless you.
So,
Gesundheit.
1 second while I reopen Roll20 because it's like it has likely gone to sleep on me. Okay, good. I think it's loading up properly. Very good. So, you see this figure standing here, and he, she, they, it, whatever, is asking you, hey, what are you doing here?
Who would like to speak?
I was gonna, but every time I do, things don't go well. So Luya is looking at you.
As is Rose. Rose is also looking at you.
We're looking at our leader, man.
All right. I'll like move forward, and I will state, we are adventurers from the surface. We recently found an opening leading into this cave system, and for the protection of our settlement above, we are making sure that there are no threats down here.
The figure removes their helm to show silver white hair, pale blue eyes, and an ivory skin. He looks at you, and he says across the way, How do we know that we can trust you?
You have a way of having us prove ourselves. We do not wish to fight an adversary when we could speak with them instead.
We sent several of our comrades ahead, and they have not returned. How do we know you didn't kill them? Probably worth noting the figure has pointed ears as well.
You elves.
Oh no, Corbin.
Corbin didn't say that.
Now, Bevan. But, that's interesting you should say. The reason that we are even down here, like I said, we are looking for threats. Because when the entrance to this cave system was opened, the people living in front of it were slaughtered by whatever came out. Would your forerunning emissaries happen to have been those individuals?
Could be, although I doubt that they would have killed anyone in cold blood.
Well, it would seem we are at an impasse. You don't know if you can trust us. We aren't sure if we can trust you.
Having Princess Bride flashbacks.
I'm sure there is some way that we can come to terms with this and both move forward on even footing.
Perhaps. What do you propose?
Tell us a bit about yourself, and we in turn will share what we can do. So both parties can assess possible threats or capabilities of the enemy.
Well, since you have come here to our home, perhaps you should begin if this is how you wish to make good.
Well, I myself am a master of combat, trained in all forms of weaponry and able to eliminate a foe in quick succession. In addition to that, I am a bit of a writer. I am a master I am a master of calligraphy. I'm a bit of a historian, and I am a tactician.
All well and good. What that you just told me makes me think that I should trust you.
Louis
Given
Louis interrupts with, "We're not all soldiers." Sorry.
And what, pray tell, are you?
We're merely adventurers. We have friends above. They were murdered. We're trying to figure out what happened. It's as simple as that.
Well, I should warn you that if you intend to go any further, the road ahead is much more perilous than that which you have faced thus far. Up until now, you've likely faced nothing worse than a few bats. Ahead, I can't be so certain. That's the worst of what you'll see.
Luya cries and falling in the river. I'll look at Caldus. Made my point.
Now, you asked why you should trust me after saying what I have. Don't you think
Indeed.
having
Well,
an ally with those abilities would be much more beneficial than having an enemy? And I'm not even the most threatening person in this group. And he gestures to Corvin. We are packing some serious power, my friend. It would be very beneficial for you
When
to
you
allow
turn
us to
around
be on the same side.
to gesture to Corbin, you see Corbin and all their skeletons put their hands down super quick.
Yeah.
Everybody just starts milling around.
But again, we are a powerful force, and we are a helpful lot, often helping those who we come across out of the goodness of our hearts. We would be more than happy to help you and your endeavors if you simply open up and talk to us.
Roll a persuasion check.
Alrighty. Alright, red, green, or gold?
Red, green, and gold. Oh.
Red, gold, and green.
Ah, dang it!
No, but, somebody pick. What die am I using?
The gold this time. I think you should do it again.
Gold? Alrighty, here we go. Alright, that is a 14 plus 4, so an 18.
After giving you a discerning glance, furrowing his brow, and stroking his chin a few times, he says, "Very well. But though you cannot see, ahead lies nothing but a flowing river leading into the maw of the beast. Perhaps you should meet with us on the other bank of the river."
So wait, after we cross to get over here, we have to cross back now?
No, you crossed. You're crossing again, but
We're just crossing at a different point.
yes. Fortunately, it looks as though the river here is shallower and also isn't flowing as strongly.
Hey, Teeth, I have a question. I don't mean to. It's just I have a question, not the character, but the stuff on the right next to us, our left. What is that? Is that just what is that?
It's a cliff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the map actually had that as an open pathway, but should this have turned into a battle, I didn't want it to be that simple.
Oh, okay, fair. Gotcha.
Makes sense.
Ha ha ha. Working around a battle.
So how big of a drop is this like slope?
I'd say a good 20 feet.
20 feet. Is it sloped enough that we can like,
It's not a slope, it
down
just
the
looks
air?
like it is.
It just looks like it, so it's like a straight cliff.
Yeah, it's maybe like 5 feet. It's really like, yeah, I mean, I doubt you'd be able to slide down. Without taking like damage, of course.
Can we, if we were to go to this cliff over here, are there enough like footholds to where we could feasibly climb down?
Possibly, but no more than the cliff you're standing in front of right now.
All right.
Although I guess I should say you can't really tell that about the cliff you're standing in front of right now because you can't see the edge of it. You could see the edge of the other one though.
Well, if the river's shallow and we're going over to an area where like those cliffs a lot shorter, like that looks like a hop down on the other side. I think I get what he's talking about.
I would say we're crossing where we're at right now, right? Like we're not going down and crossing.
Like here.
Yeah, I thought we were going down and crossing. Is the area up by us right now, is that crossable?
I mean, that's what I was trying to imply, but
Oh, okay.
it kind of depends upon how deep the river is, I guess.
Yeah, I thought you were implying these rivers down here.
No.
So that was my bad. All right. But yes, of course, we would be more than happy to meet with the rest of your group. Please lead the way, and then I'll start walking across the river, I guess.
Ba-ba-bum.
Yeah, I mean, go with them. Let's just do it.
Are we just crossing with no issues then?
It is very cold, but since it's only up to about your shins, it's not cold enough. It's not strong enough cold to actually hurt.
Just gonna scurry along behind Caldas.
Whoa, how did you do that?
Do what?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I think he has me as a dynamic light source.
Yeah.
It's not, I think we all are, because I can see the change when I'm looking around too.
Nice.
Yeah, but without the light change, stuff will still be dark if Caldas doesn't move.
Yeah,
Oh,
because I'm holding the torch, so that's why I am our light
no
source.
way! That's cool as shit.
Yeah, and then you get to see stuff like this where the light is a little goofy. Like,
News in the dark!
Yeah, and also, it's kind of... One thing that kind of annoys me is that you can't really effectively do cliffs on this.
yeah.
So I don't know how to do that at all. Like, I wish there was a way to do like a one-way light source. Like, you can see through it at a certain angle, but not at a different angle.
That's really flippin' cool, though.
Alas.
That is pretty cool. Where are we? Are we meeting up with him, or is
You're meeting
exit?
up. He's meeting you on this bank because it's it's much larger than anywhere else on that shore.
Easier to stab you where? Okay. Sorry.
I mean, it could
Oh,
be.
you're coming closer to me. I can't beat you. I can't beat your ass from over here.
Just suddenly turns it into a JoJo campaign. Oh, you're approaching me.
There's other people. Look, is that other people?
Uh
Oh, it's
huh.
this group. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
he
this
said his
group.
people.
I'm gonna be ready right here.
No.
A shadowy cabal.
Give them room to get on the bank.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do about it?
But yeah, I'll stay close to the group so they have light.
They look all creepy over there. Look at that. That's trippy.
I love them in the darkness. It's so cool.
I think
Hey, can
they
you
love
move a whole-
adorable.
Can you move a whole group like that?
I wonder.
Teeth, like, can you just grab them all and like? Doop?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Because you can do like a drag to select, like it's an RTS.
Yeah.
So he can select a group. For example, oh, I can only pick myself up. I'm so used to having access to everybody's token in the roll stream since I'm the cameraman. So if I ever need to move everybody, I can pick them all up.
Nice.
So I was like, yeah, see? Oh.
Are those dogs? What are those?
They're crawling out of the ground.
What are the?
They look to be people like hunched over in like stealth position.
So cute.
Hold on, I'm trying to fix their stupid icon.
I love the sprites.
I don't guess it matters terribly, so...
Oh, were they coming here to
they're
scrap?
so
Are we
cute.
going down?
So
What's
adorable.
gonna happen?
No, they're not. They're not hostile yet.
They look so cute. I mean, like Mew doesn't say this, but you know, it's just
Yeah. As a player, they're so cute. Now, where did you get these chibi sprites?
Oh, they're just on roll 20.
Roll20 knows what's up.
Oh, Pokey Guy's got a sword. Looks pretty cool.
You mean not Master Splinter, Shredder?
This guy right here.
He's,
Yeah.
he's totally Shredder.
Shredder and his henchmen over here.
They do look like Foot Clan.
I was gonna say Foot Clan. The Foot.
No, you know what?
they're
That's
the
copyright.
Ninja
They're the Leg Clan.
Yeah.
Don't wanna get DCM'd. Okay.
But as they approach, I welcome them, just like, oh, well met, friends. My name is Caldus. This is the Phoenix Squadron. Please, what may we call you?
The one with the long white hair, dressed in what appear to be mages robes, says, "You may call us the Sons of the Sunless."
Oh.
Because they live underground.
Yeah.
It's not that they're sons without sons. Sons without a son.
Right.
What may we call you?
Caldus kind of like stops and goes, the Phoenix. I just said.
I didn't hear him say that, so.
Oh.
Yeah, I introduced myself as Caldus, and then I gestured to everyone else, and we are the Phoenix Squadron.
And these guys are the Phoenix Squadron.
Yes, I'm the lead singer in the band, and these are the band.
Caldus and the Phoenix Squadron. Is that what
Caldus and the Phoenixes.
Sorry.
You can call me Bone Daddy, and these are my boners.
No.
Oh my god.
Did you say we play
I don't-
hard rock?
No. No.
Okay, I'm done. I just want you to know, Psyche, I saved one. I didn't say it, okay?
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm so proud.
What brings you to these forsaken lands?
I'll be honest with you. There is war coming to the settlement above, and in case of a complete failure to protect it, this location was being surveyed to see if we could evacuate refugees down here. We were unaware that there was a settlement of individuals already calling this land home.
Well, I wouldn't call us a whole people. We have been exiled from our home.
Where's your home?
More importantly, why were you exiled?
Roll a history check.
All of us are just.
Anyone who's asking this question.
Yeah, I would like to ask the question.
I got a 15. Also.
I got a natural 1, so unfortunately I do not know of them.
You're drawing a blank.
Got a 19. Like Mew wants to ask the question, but she does turn to Colette and goes, "You don't just ask someone why have they been exiled. You ask with please."
So I got a 16 plus I'm proficient.
Okay. So, Colette, you being familiar with the peoples of the world, and Luia being a traveling sort who is familiar with all different people of all different paths, you know that First of all, these individuals appear to be drow. They
Hold on, let me go get Louis. I hear him through your mic.
Okay.
Yeah, poor guy.
These elves appear to be drow. They are starved for sunlight, banned from the surface, all that good stuff. But they have not been but that's obvious. They are not talking about that kind of exile. The ones of you who know a little bit more about them recall that.
Okay, I'm back. Why are they exiled?
So.
Did you tell them with...
He was trying.
Partly, he was getting to it.
Okay.
Well, actually, I would say this part is not necessarily common knowledge. What did you roll, Luia?
What was that? Oh, what was the second?
What did you roll?
I rolled a 16 proficient, so like 16 plus my modifier, which is intelligence plus 4.
Okay, so you rolled a 16 and you got plus 4, and you're also proficient, so that's a 23. So you are the only one who knows this. The Sons of the Sunless were exiled because they believe that they're well, first of all, Drow are a matriarchal society. So men do not hold any positions of power over women, period. And they believe, whether through prophecy or research or something, that their messiah of sorts is male or will be male. So this has made them heretics, basically.
So they got straight kicked out.
They're exiled exiles.
Yeah.
They're double heretics.
Yeah, basically, yes.
Wow, getting exiled from the exiles. That's like messed up. Like they messed up.
Possibly, yeah. But it's worth noting that these are not, or I should say, the Sons of the Sunless are from what you know, Luia, it's a pretty large group that wouldn't, unless they have been severely diminished over time. This is pretty likely not the only Sons of the Sunless that exist.
Right. So don't they live someplace else then? Do I know where home is? Just to be clear.
The Underdark. So, I mean, you're not quite in the Underdark yet, but the land below the earth.
Okay. So I respond to him and saying, "You're clearly not with the rest of your people. Why are you up this high? Why are you up this far?"
We roll a persuasion check.
Bum and chapow! Come on! 13 plus persuasion. Do I have persuasion? I don't have persuasion.
Do you have any points in charisma?
Charisma, no. Oh wait, no, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not awesome.
You have a +1 charisma based on the 12 on your sheet.
Well, it's still just 14, so
yeah.
Not probably.
Well, but yeah, okay. Sorry.
They respond, or I should say, the white-haired one in the mage robes responds, "Our reasons are none of your concern."
So I look at Coldest like, you know, what are we gonna do here? I mean, they're not really coming clean about why they're here.
If they're not coming clean as to why they're here, and I'm not speaking directly in front of them, I'm kind of like off in a huddle with Luya.
Okay, roll a stealth check if you're gonna be huddling.
Are you just with Luya, or are we all together?
I'm primarily speaking to Luya, but I'm allowing anyone else to huddle in if they want to. Let's decide what we want to do.
He's kind of doing this like head turn thing.
Yeah. It's unfortunately for stealth, I rolled a base 7 and my dex is -1, I think. Yeah, so that's a 6. So I'm very clearly like whispering in front of them, just like.
I'll let you roll. Well, I'll let you roll like with wisdom, if that makes sense, because it doesn't really make sense that you would just like, because you're clumsy, that you would accidentally shout.
I mean, regardless, wisdom makes that an 8. So yeah, there's really nothing. I'm not perfectly like using a subterfuge or anything. No, it's like, pardon me, I need to speak with my allies, but it's still loud enough to where they can probably hear.
Okay, what do you say?
I need to speak to my allies. I don't trust them.
What are these idiots doing? Oh.
Typically, you know, I am more than ready for combat at a moment's notice, but I would really rather not shed blood where we don't need to. I would like to have a diplomatic approach and settle things calmly, maybe even make them our allies, but as of currently, Luya, what do you know about this group?
I just relay everything. I'm just gonna save us time and just relay everything you told me. Like where they really live and why they're splintered off, we don't know. It is kind of bothering me too, though. You know, that they're not going to tell us anything like why they're splintered off.
Rose is gonna just kind of be like, well, seeing as there's no way around them, and we don't want to battle, maybe we should just leave the past where it is and go with them.
Yes,
Like,
I
yeah,
agree.
like, if you came into my backyard and was like, why do you live here and not in Sandwich anymore? I'd be like, it's none of your fucking business.
Yeah, so like,
True.
Get off of my lawn. Assholes, how'd you get back here? There's a fence.
Fair. All good points.
Very fair. I got lost in the minutia of learning new information. I'll turn to them and say, we have no further questions. We apologize for prying where we don't need to. If you would like to lead us to a settlement or to your home where we could speak a bit more freely and not in the middle of a cave.
Well, that's just it. The one in the mage robes responds. We have not come this far simply to let people into our home, so to speak.
So are you going to come to blows?
I would prefer not.
As would I.
Why have you come here? Why have you not taken a different route?
This was the only route available to us. Are you saying there are other tunnels that lead to the city?
A great many, yes.
Well, that's not
So they have other ways up? That's great to know.
That's very good to know. Going along with the proposal of evacuation, as we said earlier, knowing there are multiple ways into this cave system could save many lives.
So it would be
If
safe to say that you know this system quite well. You've explored it.
Quite well, no. Well enough, perhaps.
There are rumors and beliefs that something dangerous may be down here, that the people above who sent us are concerned of. Yes, we would send folks here as refugees in the war, but they're wondering if something lurks. Have you seen such a thing?
Roll a perception check. And I should ask, are you positioned behind Caldus, Corvin, and Luya?
Yeah, but I poke my head out and, like, you know,
Okay.
like, hey, sup, tall purple girl, hi.
Just kind of like stick their head over their shoulders.
You're awkwardly trying to address them through other people.
No, I like, she'll, like, look over and then she'll move forward.
You're like you're being all awkward, but it's very loudly clinking because you're
Okay, that makes me feel a bit better.
Yeah, I
So
can
roll
step
a perception
and take the spot I was in.
Okay. I got a 19.
When you mention, at the mention of something terrible, or whatever word you use exactly, you notice that although his skin is very pale, it grows even more pale. Very slight difference, and an untrained eye might not notice.
Does he say anything or does he just get really quiet?
What exactly did you ask again?
If they've seen signs of something like that down here.
Dangerous and lurky,
Yeah.
bitey, stabby.
I myself have seen no such thing.
But who has?
No one I know.
Were you here looking for your people? Is that why you were here meeting us right now? Because you were searching for your people?
Luya, not now. You can tell that there is something here that makes them uncomfortable. And Colette, like, looks at him, like, a bit more gentle, you know, than before. As someone who has often had to run because she looks different, I understand wanting to find a place for your people, but if there is something dangerous that could harm all of us, it makes sense that we would work together.
Work together to do what?
You seem intelligent, but you're not the only intelligent person in the room. I can tell that you've heard something. That either you haven't seen it, yes, but you've heard of it. A smart leader protects their people, and there is something down here that could hurt them. If you can help guide us to it, maybe we could get rid of it.
Roll a persuasion check.
With charisma?
With charisma?
Is that persuasion?
Yes.
Okay. That is a 20. Dirty.
Okay, 1 second.
Team Tiefling with the persuasion.
For new viewers who don't understand what a dirty 20 is, it's when you have a normal D20 and you mix it with olive juice.
Serve it chilled, to your preference, but...
Now, what about a dry D20?
That's a D20 with without any sweet vermouth in it.
What would a nat 1 be?
Malort, and I love it.
Oh God, Malort.
Mud. It's straight mud in a cup.
Drive out for the wedding, I'm bringing like 4 bottles.
I am ready to try it. I'm ready.
So how tall is Colette?
I made her my height because I always make them my height because I have a problem.
And you're how tall again?
7'5" or 4.
No, she's like 5'11", but add the horns and she's like 6'2", maybe
And then you
6'3".
have the metal
Oh, I
boot.
get it. The horns. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're like a whole freaking foot or so taller than Rose, and she's over here
Yes.
standing behind you. Okay.
Oh, real quick, hello Raiders, welcome. These are our D&D nights. I'm so sorry. Usually we don't talk to chat. We type away, but usually I'm a chatty Cathy. But yes, welcome. Hello.
Now, how tall is Corvin?
Oh gosh, I think I'm only like 5'8".
Yeah, I was always picturing like 5'7", because I
5'6".
5'6". I find it
150
funny.
pounds.
I find it funny of Colette just kind of peeking over your head.
Yeah.
Just like, because including the horns, Cultus is probably like 6'1", 6'2", in as well, 6 foot roughly without the horns. But so the tieflings are tall. How tall is Luya?
How tall am I? Hold on, let me look. I forget. What the heck is my character? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, did I write it? I wrote it down. I don't have it on here. I thought he was like, oh yeah, it's 5'8". It's 5'8".
5'8". Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, how tall is Rose then?
Rose is 5 foot.
Oh.
So she's gonna like over here sitting here trying to like shimmy around you guys, trying to see, but she can't really see much. She's just hearing what's going on, and she's like, I hear shit, but I don't see shit.
Hold
You're
on,
only-
Spider Monkey.
The funny thing is, you're only slightly shorter than Corinne is in real life.
You know what's funny? My character's only 2 inches shorter than I am in real life.
Yeah, Corinne's only 5'1"3/4".
Aw.
She says that at that height, the 3/4 is important to remember.
Yeah.
It is. Don't leave it out.
And then
I'm
how tall
always
is
like, I don't know. I'm like 6'2", 6'3". I'm something. I'm tall.
I tell people I'm 5'3" on a good day, and that means if my shoes have some like hill in them.
Well, yeah, it's like anytime I wear my boots, I get another like 1.5 inches, and I'm like,
So DM, how does he react after the persuasion roll?
He says, "You would do well to return from whence you came.
Yes, we probably would do well to return. But what of the people above and your people below? I don't think you would do them much well either.
That which sleeps below must not be awakened. Not now, not ever."
Yes, I agree with you on that. But there are signs that it is awakening. And wouldn't it be better to act before it does?
We could make this place safe for everyone, especially your people.
Not to mention there are people possibly from the other side of the war who may be aware of the beast and trying to wake it anyway. So if we know where it is, and if we neutralize it first, something that can save everyone.
Give me 1 second.
Don't you just love it when you make a battle map and then we start talking to the enemy?
Look, I am doing my very best not to just drop
Don't.
86 of damage right here.
Don't. So if you're just tuning in, we have gone down below the city. A secret society has asked us to explore below and see what's going on. And we've run across these drow. And our DM, who is my lovely husband, created a battle map and everything. And I don't think he expected us to talk to the enemies. So he is now trying to figure out what exactly to do. But yes, welcome. This is a homebrew 5e campaign that's been going on for around 1.5 years, and a lot of shenanigans. Oh, we appreciate the support. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, we are level 7, I think. I'm pretty certain that's what we are. Yeah. Thank you for the follow.
Call this roll a persuasion check.
Can it be with support assist?
No.
Dang it.
Dang it. All right. Here we go. This is persuasion.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So this is going to be a +4. All right. I would like to use a luck point to re-roll that.
Oh, yeah.
Because I rolled a 6. So burn in a luck. Here we go. Here we go. That is a 13 + 4, so that's a 17.
Okay. After thinking for a long moment, he finally says, "Very well. We shall lead you to this place."
Thank you very much. What is your name? What may we call you?
You may call me
Tim?
I love it. I love it when we surprise you. I love it so much.
I like it when I can get a laugh out of him, because I always have the feeling that he gets annoyed when I make jokes. But this one worked on him, so...
Are you even playing D&D if you don't mess with your DM? Like, are you even, though?
Yeah, but he works so hard on his adventures, and then I make goofs.
You may call me Sozer.
Pleasure to meet you, Soza. My name is Colette. And you've met Caldus as well before. And she
Met
gestures.
Sozer.
And
Am I
over-
muted? Hello?
No,
Okay.
we heard you. We heard you.
Sorry.
And over here we have Rose. Where's
She's gonna, like-
And she looks
She's
down.
gonna like scurry down over towards Mew and them because they're shorter.
And then over here we have Luya, who you've talked with as well. And then over here's Mew and Corvin.
Corvin is currently trying to open their flask.
Mew's
Struggling?
watching.
Mew's what? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
I was like, Mew is watching, very like entertained.
Mew and Corvin get into all sorts of shenanigans.
Rose is just like,
Shenanigans.
kind of like kick Corbin on the back of the foot, like, get away.
I make you smell like eggs.
She's just gonna gag.
Do you use
Yes.
prestidigitation to make
It's a
Rose
cantrip. It's
smell
free. I ain't
like
paying
eggs?
anything. She kicked the back of my foot because I want to have a little bit of gin to warm myself up. It's cold down here, and we just walked through
Business.
a river.
Oh my god!
She's gonna like angrily mutter under her breath, "Take it away. Make stop." While holding her nose.
Colin just scrunches her face up a bit. And just goes, yes, anyway. Lead the way, please, Soza.
Okay. He leads you through. He leads you down to a series of boats that they have. I trust that you'll forgive me. We didn't have enough boats for more than the number of people we brought. So I don't see how we can transport you across this river. And it is far too cold for a person to wade through.
Oh, it's all right. We understand. We weren't expecting to meet you all here either.
Then how did you plan to cross possible underground rivers without any kind of transportation?
Well, we have rope.
We're pretty resourceful.
We were unaware of underground rivers.
Yes, the people who sent us here to investigate, well, they didn't quite know what was down here themselves, I suppose.
The people who sent you down here to investigate are fools.
Yes,
The roads to the Underdark are paved with water and more water.
No, I agree. I'm starting to feel the same sentiment.
Rose is gonna kind of like peek her head around and be like, "Is there by chance another path that we could take?"
To get where we're going, no.
Crap.
Well, how long of a journey is it?
Not terribly long. We pass by this horrible gaping maw every time we travel through to get to this area. Although we ourselves generally avoid it.
Oh, I don't blame you. So Teeth, they have no room on their boats.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, they have no room on the boats.
Okay. And it's far, or could they go back, get a boat, and come back?
Could maybe one of them take us in the boat, and then they send the boat back to get their friends?
I suppose. Well, I mean, I don't know. Are you going to ask them this, or are you just asking me?
We're asking you, cause we know that you didn't think we would do this.
Well, I should say that even if that's yes, it's possible that could happen. Whether or not they're willing to leave their own kind abandoned in this cave like that, without that remains up to them, not me.
So theoretically, we could just wait here for them to bring a boat.
Theoretically.
Mm-hmm.
I was toying with asking them, so I figure I can do so. Do you have any other questions, Psyche?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Coldus will perk up. Would it be at all feasible for some of you to go off and retrieve a spare boat for us from wherever your settlement is?
Well, our settlement is not exactly nearby. Even if it was, I don't know that we have boats to spare.
Okay. I
Looks
don't.
like we're on our own.
Wait. Okay. So the water is cold, and that's why it's dangerous.
It's very cold, yes.
So tieflings, in this world, have cold resistance. Would we be okay?
Resistance, not immunity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if it does like 10 points of cold damage for every minute you're in there, we're still gonna be taking 5 of that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we have to do the rope trick for a good long while.
Well, surely couldn't you just take your group with your 2 boats, or how many ever you have, and then send 1 or 2 individuals back for us?
Well, I have a feeling that we would not be welcomed back without results. We are not out here on some sort of jaunt.
Oh, were you looking for supplies or such things?
We're looking for escape.
Oh?
So they want to get the hell out of here.
Escape from the underground?
Yes, something from the east is coming.
What is this something?
We don't know, but in our scouting missions where we searched for ways above ground for our own personal religious purposes, our scholars heading eastward were sent out, never returned. So a search party was sent out, and they never returned. We are sent to see if we can find a way out, heading the opposite direction. And we don't know how long we have.
Well, you are aware of the multiple paths that lead into the city. Couldn't we possibly go up with a small group of you and attempt a diplomatic passage through these tunnels out of the city so that you and your group could set up a home somewhere above the surface?
Out? I didn't say that I knew of the paths leading out of the city. I only said that I knew that there were other paths leading out of that connected with this underground. We don't know where they go.
Well, I have some interesting news for you. The group who sent us down here, well, they don't seem to know much about, the water down here, but they do know a lot about the interworkings above ground. If we help you out of here, perhaps they could play a hand in it.
I don't think you know. I don't think you have a true appreciation for how unwelcome drow are above ground.
Well, yes. But in a war, everyone must become friends to survive. And something is coming here.
Look, we can lead you out and possibly talk to people in the city to help you get out of the city and look for a better place for you and your people. And then you could leave your boats for us. It seems pretty mutual.
Even for the shortest of short terms, there's a old ruined fort that we stayed in when we were transporting a group of soldiers. Depending on how big your number is, theoretically you could camp there for a few days as you survey the land.
Could possibly find more caves. These can't be the only ones running through here.
So what do you propose?
We lead you up into the city and then speak to the city people in charge. Get you passage out of the city and away so we can continue our trek down.
And what payment do we owe you for the occasion?
I think your boats are more than fair.
And allowing us to traverse these caves unfettered.
Well, we can
Harry,
allow
does
you to traverse
No.
these caves without interference by us. I can't promise that there won't be trouble.
Well, of course, there's always trouble to be expected, but if it's not coming from your group, then I think that is quite helpful.
What were you saying, Mew?
Mew just kind of adds in like, and if you could provide us with any information that you already know of down here.
Very well. We shall leave 2 boats for you to use. However, we must let one boat be used so that the rest of our people can make it across. But we can't do this until we've until we are certain that the way forward is safe. So, give us safe passage to the surface, and 2 of those boats are yours to do with as you please.
That sounds fair.
Indeed, it does.
We did it! We did it! Yay! Sorry. Happy dancing.
I just want y'all to remember we're on a time frame.
Yeah.
We are on a time frame.
So I say we take like a rep like from them and one of our people, and we go up and we just, go talk to the people upstairs.
Yeah.
I don't think we should talk to like the people in charge, but I think we should talk to the secret society that sent us down.
Yeah, we should talk to the cuckoo killers, because then, in the very least, we could have them smuggle the drow out of the city under cover of nightfall.
I don't think we should go to the officials. I think we should go to the cuckoo killers.
No,
Go
the
to the people who are
officials.
really in charge.
Yeah.
They're good at sneaking around.
The officials are going to react with xenophobia. And
Yeah. Well, and they didn't listen to us too when we warned them about things, and let
Mhm.
alone if we were drow.
Sweet.
So do we go now?
I think we ask Sozer to come with us, or have a delegate go
He's
up
gonna
to the
wanna
cuckoo
have
killers
somebody,
right
yeah.
now. Yeah, like we definitely need someone.
So he brings him and the man wearing the chitinous armor who was by his side. The rest of them stay behind.
All right, let's lead the way back up.
Okay, so how are you marching?
I'll take the lead again.
I'll hang back with Corbin. Usually he hangs back in the middle somewhere. So if we're heading, if you're leading, I'll be behind. I want to keep an eye on these fools.
You know,
I want to be in the middle.
Colette's gonna walk near Sozer and talk about what's above and like what to expect.
Okay. Does anyone? So, Colette's next to Sozer.
Are they in
And-
the back, or like where would they be at?
Mm-hmm. Where do you want to be? Where do you
I
want
think
to
we
be?
should. Yeah, you should probably get it set up.
Yeah, are we moving into like two rows, so like side by side?
Makes sense.
Did we catch this guy's name? The shredder dude?
Yeah, Gozer.
I
It's not Gozer.
Sozer and Gozer.
Okay.
Well,
You
one of
the
them's name is
gatekeeper. Bring Ghostbusters. So yeah, Colette, while talking to Sozer, is going to ask the other one's name.
Teeth begrudgingly looks up elf name generator.
Just name him Vigo the Carpathian.
I'm gonna assume that it's
hold on.
twos. You said Caldus and Corvin were gonna be beside each other?
Well, no, Luya wants to be next to Corvin.
Oh.
Who wants to be
Wow.
up front with me?
Everybody likes to be next to Corvin because Corvin's the party wizard.
The
I mean,
party wizard.
You could put the armored dude beside you, and then Colette and
His name.
behind y'all.
His name is 10C.
And she. Okay.
TEN-CXI.
Oh, well, pleasure to meet you, 10C. Hope I said that right.
He nods in deference.
Every time someone says Gozer or Keymaster, I just hear Rick Moranis doing Gozer the Traveler.
Yeah.
Love that whole thing, man.
So
I had
good.
I had that memorized as a kid.
His whole little
Well, I
speech
guess-
explaining
yeah.
about Gozer.
Yeah,
then
he
they
will come
hear
as
blah,
one of the
blah, blah, blah.
pre-chosen forms during the retrification of the Voltronite. The Traveler came as large and moving torque. Yeah, that whole thing. Yeah.
Oh boy, was that a sight to behold, let me tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So it's Caldus and probably 10C, right? Because Colette said she wanted to be by.
And Caldus is at the front.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume Colette and the other guy is right behind them, and then Mew said she wanted to be in the middle, so I'll be by Mew, and I would assume that Luia and Corvin would be in the back because Luia said he wanted to watch the back.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Caldus, roll a
Corvin, the
perception
bone daddy,
check.
likes exploding things from the back.
Perception. Oh, my dice is on the keyboard. That doesn't count. Alrighty, that is a 16 plus 1, so a 17.
You notice that as you walk along the pathway leading up, that 10C seems to be putting his hand on the wall as you go up.
Sir, is there a particular reason for placing your hand there? Does it help you navigate?
Doesn't help me navigate. Roll another perception check.
Alrighty.
Sick or something?
Natural 20.
Oh.
You see the faintest outline of a sort of residue that his hand leaves behind as it moves up the path.
Very well. Well, changing the subject, I have to say your armor is quite interesting. I haven't seen craftsmanship quite like it before. Well, if I may ask, what is that alloy? What makes up your armor?
Spiders.
It's not an alloy, it's just spiders.
Spiders.
I would pay money to see Caldus's face at that. Just like trying to keep his
his
composure.
eyes go a tad wide and like trying to keep composure. He just smirks. You wait. Okay.
Huh.
Evens. Wait, I'm rolling a d6. Evens. He is not a fan of spiders. Odds. He is okay with spiders. It's an odd. Okay.
He's okay with spiders? All right.
Yeah, he is okay with spiders.
He's just shocked more than anything. Like, oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
you could do that. I'll have to figure
Like-
out how to, you know.
I was not expecting that answer. Myself, I was expecting some form of beetle, naturally armored creatures, but spider. Do they have large armored spiders down in the what was it called? I believe the Underdark?
The Underdank?
Yes, there are lots.
He's real talkative type, real conversative fellow, you know.
Well, I must say, by the look of your armor and by the shape of your blade, or the look of your blade, I should say, you seem to be a fighter yourself, perhaps a kindred spirit.
Not so much a fighter, more just a protector.
So is there a Tensi fan art win? So he's like the personal guard, I'm guessing.
Draw your own conclusions.
Oh, okay.
Andy!
It's canon now. Did you just say Caldus
I don't-
noting the
what?
shape of his blade?
I
Did
said
you think you
nothing.
could type that in
I'm
chat
sitting
without me
here.
reading that out loud?
It was banana shaped. Okay.
Now, is your blade also hewn from spider?
It's spider shaped. No. I'm done. I'm sorry.
The blade's not hewed from spider, no. Ebony.
Ebony. Oh. I haven't had the pleasure to see many ebony blades in my day. Perhaps once we get where we're going and things are on good terms, perhaps we could have a sparring match. I would love to see how
Perhaps.
the quality of your blade holds up.
Did you see those warriors from the Underdark? They have curved swords. Curved swords.
They have curved swords of ebony. I've never seen a sword so dark.
Okay, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to make a GIF of something, and it's
Oh
taking a while.
no. Oh my god.
But yeah, I'm just gonna make like awkward sword and like armor conversation because he is generally interested not just in I need to know its strengths and weaknesses, but in a craftsmanship.
He likes the cut of his jib.
Yeah, kinda.
Freaking Caldus and Colette are making friends.
Hey man.
So, what are you doing this weekend? No.
But no, yeah, I once my Once my great sword is back from the enchanter, I would love to have a proper duel against you. Should you allow it?
Just gonna call up.
Maybe.
Just gonna call up from back where she's standing or walking from. Be like, yeah, he seemed to have forgotten his sword.
I forgot about that! I forgot that you forgot your sword!
Yes. Yeah,
It
in
really
the back,
likes yours. Yeah.
in the back, in the back of Cultis's head, he's just like, yes, add levity, make them relax.
Does since I'm following these two and he's touching the wall in front of me, do I see this whole thing going on with the splats on the wall and whatnot and what have you?
Roll a perception check.
And shaklaka! I do not see crap. I am completely blinded. I'm practically falling over my own feet, so never mind.
What'd you roll?
5.
Yeah, it's pretty dark where you are, and even though you have dark vision, it doesn't. The whatever is being left behind is very faint.
Okay.
Would Colette happen to see it since she's walking near them as well? Could I roll to see?
Sure.
Okay. It's a 9, so never mind.
Well, at least you didn't fall in the river.
Yeah.
Or forget your sword. So you didn't forget your sword or fall in the river. I think you're doing pretty good.
On second thought, it's a good thing we've made friends with these folks because
We would have been fine. Because again,
Caldas has a borrowed sword, and I'm gonna get real dice someday.
Tell me where you live.
No.
Tell me where you live. Tell me where you live.
I have his address.
Okay.
Diz, you set up a P.O. box.
I don't have a PO. No, all these things take money, man.
But yeah, Teeth, we just continue walking with them.
Okay. So eventually you do reach the surface. And you, I would say it's been about 4 or 5 hours, so it's still pretty late at night. But it's worth noting you enter into exactly where you came out of.
Well, we're smart about it. Like we keep a lookout and like we're sneaky. We don't just open the door.
Well, there isn't a door. It's a hole in the wall, literally.
Yeah.
Well, we don't just open the hole in the wall.
How many guards are here?
Really quick, y'all. We just got a raid, so give me 1 second, please. Hello everyone. Welcome to our D&D Thursday nights. Dylan, thank you so much for that raid. Folks, usually on my channel, it's a lot of chaos, a lot of, variety. But Thursdays are for D&D. Dylan is part of our amazing stream team, the Psychopaths, of which I am the stream team leader. We absolutely love his face. And this is what usually happens on my stream. Hello there. Oh, no! There's two of them.
The Smut Hut.
No, we're not naming it the friggin' Smut Hut! No! Yay! He's not gonna mess with us. Oh, no!
Acorn shell.
Oh, you guys suck so much!
Welcome to PsycheSiren Streams. Join us. Join the community. You'll have a great time. You won't regret it. Go ahead. Subscribe today. Follow join our Discord. One of us. Forever.
But yes, folks, usually I chat a lot, but on Thursdays, audio belongs to the party. So I type away and other party members type away as well. But yes, let's go ahead and get back to the shenanigans.
Or sober
Okay,
this way,
I am
more
back.
drunk. but-
Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
But so, how many guards are currently in front of where we are?
You have no idea.
We should send Colette and
My mic was muted.
Mew out front to, to like
Are they also
distract.
looking for sex perverts?
Wait, but
Sex pest.
I mean, they already saw Colette and Mew, so maybe we should have a couple of sex perverts run.
no! Why are as soon as Dylan and his crew get here, how about we get some sex perverts for a distraction? Gosh dang it!
Listen,
No!
listen. You have to sneak Mew past them. They're gonna recognize. She has been a thorn in their
dang it!
side. You have to sneak her
Okay,
past them
so-
somehow.
She's one of the sex perverts.
So now I have to
No, no,
explain
no.
the way we
As far
got
as they know.
past the way we got past these guards is Mew went up to them, played by Witty Mitchie. You can catch her on Twitch as well. She went up to them and said that there were sex perverts in town that they had to go after. and then Colette tried the same thing later. So these guards have seen us before, and heard our nonsense. So, oh my god.
It's a different time. It might be hours later.
Fitting that
She-
the sex
yeah.
perverts. So, go ahead, Mitchie.
I was like, she may or may not have convinced two of them to take off their clothes and ran off with their clothes,
You
and then like
did!
came back and
You
then framed
convinced them to
them for
strip!
being perverts. And then after framing them for being perverts, then there was a skelly man that helped pretend they were a pervert, and she acted like a damsel in distress, and so like if they're there now, she's in trouble.
Okay. Well, I don't know. You're standing inside this house, and the house is off limits, so.
You know what we could do? We could. Okay, Wait, no, maybe we shouldn't do this. But how funny would it be if we went up and we told the drow, like, whatever we say, just go with it. And we go up to the guards and we say, we found the sex perverts!
We start blasting.
We're trying to get these guys to
No.
trust us, not
Yeah.
throw them under the bus.
That would be
And then
hilarious,
we
but
say
no.
we'll take them off ourselves. We'll take them to the justice system, but it wouldn't work. I don't think it would. But how freaking funny would that be? We could always put a skeleton in a trench coat and have them run after it.
Well, that's
Roll an
Do we have
intelligence
our-
check.
Do we have our skeletons?
They were at the other end of the river, weren't they? Just chilling.
Yeah, we would have had to have passed by him.
Oh, I
Go
got
back.
a dirty 20.
It occurs to you that having reported on sex perverts and there being at least two naked men out and about in the streets, that they probably have caught supposed sex perverts already.
Oh, those poor men.
It has been 5 hours.
Rose is gonna speak up and be like, maybe we should peek out and see if guards are still out there.
Louis, you are the stealthy one.
Is he though? Is he the stealthy one?
He's
No offense
stealthier
to
than
you.
I.
Rose is gonna look at Colette and be like, you weren't very stealthy.
I
You
didn't.
basically inked yourself.
Oh, you little tart! I cast darkness! I did not ink myself. It was a means of escape. I'm just saying that you should be very careful when you're escaping and sneaking and... Oh, goodness.
Wait, what happened while I was gone?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Oh, you made me
so
ink.
you don't tell me your story. I won't tell you my story. We're good. Okay, just don't let them see me.
Wait, what? Hold on. What did you do?
I thought we agreed to not talk about it.
No, you know what? That's for the best. Yes, let's not talk about it. Anyway, yes, Luya, go and sneak. Go on. Get an eye on things.
Okay.
Sure.
Do I have to roll anything to sneak out the front door and see if there's anything going on in the street?
Roll stealth.
Okay. Stealth about 10. 13 plus. Okay, 13 plus I'm proficient. So 13, it's Dex. So it's plus 4. So 17 plus 3, is that right? For the proficiency?
Hey, dirty 20.
Okay, 320.
Wait. So
Is that how that works?
what did you? So you? What's your dex?
My dex is 18, so I have a plus 4.
Okay. You roll a 13,
Yes.
and you add plus 3 because you're proficient in it.
Okay.
Okay, just making sure. I was making sure that the roll was correct.
Yeah.
Okay. So you head out the door very, very stealthily. You don't make a single sound, and all of any of the guards' backs seem to be towards you. There are now 6 guards standing in front of this area. Only one of whom you recognize.
Huh. Well, at least they're all different. Okay, I'm gonna go report back because I think that's the best thing to do. So I sneak back and tell everyone of the new set of guards except for the one guy who might recognize somebody. What do you think, Caldus?
Well, I
don't
It
think we're
pains
gonna
me.
get past them, is my problem.
no. The only way I could see us getting past them is if we were to have a sacrificial lamb of sorts, someone run off through them, distract the 6 of them, and then draw their attention to one side long enough for everyone else to run in the opposite direction.
Corbin's like, I already did that.
Oh, we gotta do it again.
These skeletons are expensive.
While Corbin's saying that, Mew slowly steps behind Rose. Like, please don't send me out there, kind of thing. Like,
Wait, so all we really need is a distraction, right?
Yeah, go get him, Cole.
Cast fireball. Oh,
No,
I mean-
no. So, there is a spell that both Mew and I have called Spirit Guardians. What if we cast it, have them run off, order them not to attack but just flee and have them chase after?
Roll an
Or I
intelligence
cast-
check.
Grease underneath them and they all fall down.
Roll what?
An intelligence check. Actually, knowledge arcana.
That's an 18.
Okay, well, if I'm not mistaken, Spirit Guardians does damage whether you want it to or not. Is that not the case?
I think they also don't move.
Yeah, they're in a set
Dang it.
radius and they
Yeah.
only damage.
I'm not summoning the giant guardian of faith either. That wouldn't... Okay.
That would be amusing.
Kind of like the grease idea, because we could throw grease and then we could light it on fire and just have them flee from a grease fire.
No, we're not setting a grease fire in the city where people live.
I know.
But if necessary, I could cast darkness again.
You have another darkness. I thought we only
I
had
could
one.
cast. I
Yeah,
could
you-
cast infestation.
You haven't
on all of
You
them.
haven't rested yet.
Oh,
You don't have
crap.
darkness.
I could get them
I
like
have a
covered in
darkness.
bugs.
And I'm gonna assume you're not willing to wait a full like 8 hours
No.
to get it back.
Do we want to assault them with bugs?
Yeah, I could cast infestation on them, and they'll just get bit by a bunch of bugs. It's only 1d6 poison damage. The important part is it's a lot of bugs. Oh wait, no. Since I'm 5th level, it's 2d6 poison.
So it'd be
Yeah.
a bit more harmful.
Yeah, but the important thing is it's bugs.
Our
Look,
thing is
Look,
bugs.
guys, all my spells are either to hurt people or make me run away.
That's that's fair.
I can go through perfectly fine because I can turn invisible.
Okay, I have an idea. Those knows levitate, which means that one creature or object of my choice that I can see within range will rise. She can
Okay.
make one of the guards rise that's to the farthest side. And that would distract the other ones because they would try and get them down.
That would be really distracting.
Like, why are you floating, dude?
Help me! Help me! Ah, I'm in the air.
I'm down. I'm down with either bugs or floaty. Either
I
one
mean-
sound good to me.
I think we try the floats.
Let's do it.
Oh,
What
all
about
right.
both? We make them afraid that the bugs are going to take them and make them fly away.
Well, no, it
Oh,
doesn't
no,
cause them
please,
damage too, so we
someone
don't get in trouble
flies.
later with like the city. You know what I mean?
So
Yeah, it won't cause any damage because when the spell ends, the target floats gently to the ground.
question, do we know where the headquarters are to the Cuckoo Killers? Do we know where to run to? Or are we gonna run to the tavern and keep the drow there hidden?
Well, first of all, okay, I don't know. Do any of you have like that feed that makes it so you can't get lost?
Oh, crap,
have
what's
a
it
map.
called?
We have maps from
Yeah, we have maps.
from that vendor.
We do have a map.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'd say, well, you probably don't have it memorized by heart, so you wouldn't just be able to run up and down
Well,
the street.
Luya's a tracker, right? Like Luya's
also-
whole thing is guiding people through, and Rose lives here.
Okay, yeah, I'd say you probably would be able to get wherever you need to go with relative ease.
I also have an invisibility spell, but I don't know how many people I can affect with that at one time.
So what?
I can only do invisibility on one person. I think
Okay.
are probably
So what we
the same.
could do is we float them, run to the tavern, hide them there, and then contact the Cuckoo Killers.
Oh, here's an idea.
Oh.
What if we used our 2 invisibilities on the drow?
Ooh,
How
yeah.
many drow are there? I thought there were a
There's
handful.
only
There's only
We
two.
only
There's
have
only two.
Only two.
Oh, well, okay, then boom.
Yeah,
Well
that
done.
would work too.
We'll give them a note.
Yeah,
Dear
because
Cuckoo
Anything they
Killers.
carry or wearing goes invisible too.
Were we rolling intelligence checks to see if we even thought of this? Is that what you were doing, Teeth? Or did we
No,
just do
I'm
that?
going to allow it. If you can think of it, it's fair to say your characters probably would be able to as well.
now this could harm us in the long run, but if we have the 2 of them invisible, I think the charges would be a lot easier if one of us walked out and put on some fake story about going down there and finding horrible monsters and running away for our safety.
We were chasing pederasts like for them.
Exactly, something like that. And because they said they don't know what's down there, theoretically we could get away without them arresting any of us.
I don't know if the guards are gonna be that cool. I'm on it. You know what? I like what you're thinking, but I think the levitate and distract is a better idea. But that's two spells for.
Exactly. Can you have an invisible person and levitate someone at the same time? Speaking to Rose.
Ooh, I don't actually know.
Look to see if both of them are concentration spells.
Yes, they're both concentration.
Oh, so
Alright,
no.
so we can only have one at a time.
You must choose.
I mean, the invisibility lasts longer.
Yeah, visibility's
up
up
to
to
an
an hour. So
Which would
Yeah,
make
we
sure
should-
that the people have enough time to get back to where they're supposed to be without being seen for sure.
Yeah.
That gives us an hour to get them to the tavern and hunt down the cuckoo killers to get them out of the city. At least get that process started.
I mean, we know where the cuckoo killers were, don't we? Because
Yeah, we know where they are.
Just there's travel time involved.
yeah.
All right, so yeah, I guess it's story time with the guards and see what happens. Who wants to do it?
So wait, why aren't we just making them invisible again?
We are, but we have to
Somebody's lost to
distract.
lead them.
Yeah,
But somebody has to walk out. Yeah.
Oh well, we can just
They
cast it
trust-
using a higher level spell slot.
I would say they trust Caldus, so I think that
Here, watch this.
Caldus is leading the elf.
Here, I'm gonna burn a 3rd level spell slot instead.
Okay.
Shit.
Caldus is also invisible. All done.
So everybody's invisible.
The 3 of them are.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I can
Because I can cast it on 2 creatures, and you cast it on one of the other ones. I
Okay.
won't be able to cast Fireball later. This is what I do for you people.
Well, if we're in the city, we can rest. If we're in the city, we can rest.
Well, you guys are gonna be in the city.
Yeah, it's
We're
gonna
gonna be
be-
back here still.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're gonna have yeah, let's have Caldus be invisible, lead the 2 drow to the cuckoo killers, chat with them, and we wait here.
You have 1 hour, Caldus. Go.
Yeah.
All right. Tune in
If
next
the
week
spell
to
runs
find out.
before that hour.
Tune in next week to find out if this actually works or if it all falls apart. Thank you all so much for tuning in and making Teeth wonder why he even creates battle maps. When we
I
Just-
wanted to blow them up. Instead, I had to cast my explosion to
my
make people
gosh.
invisible.
Thank you all so much for joining us. Remember, all these people are lovely streamers. Check them out. And I'll see y'all next week.
Or don't. We're not the bossy.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Good night.
You never know. You never know, folks. You legitimately never know what's gonna happen in D&D. Are you gonna have a fight? Are you gonna beat up some drow? Or are you going to befriend them? You know, I still don't know how it's gonna go next week. But thanks to all of our lovely streamers. You can check them out over there. Tune in next Thursday, 9 p.m. Central, to find out how in God's green earth are we gonna live through this. Take care, and as always, may Lucius guide thee. Farewell.